back to Weeby Kids Yoga. I'm Annie and I'm going to be guiding you through the session today. Today's is a little bit different to some of our others as it was recorded as a live stream for Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council in partnership with their family services. So we hope that you enjoy this session. It is a gentle, calming bedtime yoga. And we're just going to begin by sitting. And I'm going to ask one thing of you during this session. Because I'm not in your room with you, able to manipulate or help or point something out directly to you specifically, it's really important to me and for you that you listen to your body throughout this session, because you are the wonder of yourself, okay? You know when you are being kind to yourself, and that's really important to us here at Weeby Kids, that you are kind to yourself so that you can also then learn how to be kind to others. Now what does that mean? It doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. It means only go as far as is comfortable for you. Yoga should never hurt, and if it does, just stop and take yourself back a step, okay? So, I'm going to ask us first of all to leave our day by the door. If that means like you take your shoes off, leave your bag and your keys, or the school bag, or the bike, or the car, just leave it all outside, okay? And that takes a choice in our minds to do that. And we're going to begin by listening and using our ears. Now, you may well be aware of other sounds around you. Maybe you can hear traffic, maybe you can hear people talking, perhaps there's a TV on in the background. That's all okay, because you are choosing to be here now, and you are making this choice to give yourself permission to relax. So we're going to take our ears and we're going to make a heart with our hands. Because with our lovely heart, we are going to be listening in. So using our ears, we're going to be listening in to what's going on inside of us. And we're going to be listening for a moment to our breath, okay? With lots of love in our hearts. So, taking a nice, just calm breath. In and out. Let your eyes gently close, or just lower your gaze if you feel comfortable to do that. And just listen in. Think about how amazing your breath is. Your breath has been working all night, all day, in fact, all your life. It's there for you, working, keeping us going, helping our heart as it moves gently, those timings. See if you can hear your breath and hear your heart. Perhaps it's a bumpty bump, bumpty bump, bumpty bump. And when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in and sigh it back out. Sigh out your day. Sigh out your school day. Sigh out your work day. Let it all go. Taking another nice deep breath in and again. There we go. And when you're ready, gently opening those eyes or raising your gaze. And allow your face to smile. Now, did you know when you smile, loads and loads of things happen in our brain. They send good messages that allow lots of good hormones to happen, and we begin to relax. So, taking a nice deep breath in, and on the out breath, smile. Say hello to yourself. Hello, me. How am I doing today? How am I feeling? And now we're going to take a nice deep breath in with our arms, reaching up breathe out and yawn and stretch. Now it's the same when we yawn. When we stretch and yawn, we also send relaxing signals from our bodies all the way through, and it's from the brain all the way down to our toes. So smiling and yawning are good for bedtime. Take another deep breath in, raising those arms. This time we're going to lower the arm on one side and gently reach over the top, just looking up. So we're reaching for the moon in the sky. Hello, moon. And lifting back up to the centre. And on an out breath, lowering the arm on the other side, reaching gently over the top, no pushing, looking up at the ceiling if that's comfortable for you. Say, hello, moon. Hi, moon. Reaching up, lifting up those arms and stretching them out as you lean back gently. And up, lowering the arms down. And we're just going to roll our shoulders forward, bringing your arms out the side. And then we're going to push our elbows back and lift through our chest at the front. I'm just going to do that again. We're going to turn to the side so you can see. You can stay where you are. So you're going to push your elbows and arms forward, so we're arching through that spine. And then we're going to push those elbows back and push up through the chest. So create a gentle arch in our back. Rounding the spine and arching our spine. One last time, rounding our spine and arching our spine. It's like making the full moon and the crescent moon. Now, taking our legs out in front of us. You see if you can make your toes twinkle, sending lots of love all the way up to the stars. Beautiful. Now, crossing over those legs there. We're just going to, first of all, do a twist. I'm going to turn to the side again so you can maybe see a little bit better. Crossing those legs over at the ankles. You're going to use the same leg that's crossed over. You're going to use that as an indicator to the way you're going to turn. So you're going to turn across the body there. And you're just going to see if you can see anything behind you. If you're more comfortable just turning, so your head's only gone part way, that's fine. You don't have to push. Otherwise, just see if you can turn your head. See what you can spot behind you. And then coming back round. You're going to do the same on the other side. So now we're going to go across our bodies, crossing over the other way and looking behind ourselves. What can you see behind you? And coming back round. Uncross the legs and cross them over on the other side. We're going to do the same again. We're going to first cross the first way that we turned and gently look behind ourselves if that feels comfortable. Coming back round. We're going to do the same on the opposite side. Looking around behind and coming round. Uncross your legs and cross them over again. Now this time you're going to see if you can lift your knee and place your foot flat. Now it might be down by your calf, it might be by your knee, or you might manage to make it all the way up to the thigh. You're going to try and sit yourself up nice and straight and tall through the spine. And if that means you have to loosen off your foot a little to keep your back straight, make sure you do that. You're going to stand sitting up nice and straight and tall. You're going to go across your body. So my leg's gone this way and my arms and my body are going to go the other. And we're just going to gently twist again and come back round. Taking our legs off at the front there, uncrossing, crossing over the other side. This time again, find that place that works for you. Calf, knee, thigh, sitting up nice and straight and tall through your spine. Cross your body across your knee, and grab hold of it if you want to, or just around, and then sweeping around behind. look behind. Perfect. See what you can see and come back round. Now, you're going to take your legs out nice and wide and make yourself into a star. I'm going to face you so you can see. So, sitting with your legs wide and your arms nice and wide, you're going to twinkle like a star. And you twinkle in the sky, twinkling in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Beautiful. Taking one arm down on the side. See if you can walk those fingers further down the leg. You might make it to your ankle. You might make it all the way up your toes. And you're just going to gently lean your body sideways. And you're going to raise the point of our star up and up, straight up, and flash the lights of the star. And see if you can turn your head to look at those flashing fingers as you make a beautiful star in the night sky. And lifting up and opening wide for another rendition. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Other side, lowering the other arm. Might be your knee, it's just the knee and you're leaning, that's fine. You see if you can walk those fingers down as far as feels comfortable. Raising that arm in the middle, you make it to your toes, wherever's good for you. Leaning down to the side and opening up across the chest, looking up at your little star as it flashes in the sky. Blinkety blink. There we go. Lifting up through the arm, opening those arms nice and wide to make our lovely star shape again. And then we're going to bring our arms down. We're going to bring our legs together. So bringing our legs together and back out in front. Now, I'm going to move to the side again, just so you can see. We're going to have our knees bent to begin with and our back up nice and straight. I want to see if you can get your tummies onto your thighs, leaning forwards. That's lovely. Now just reaching your hands down sides of your legs and looking forward, trying to lift up through the top of your chest. Now, here comes the little bit more tricky part. You're going to first of all walk out your heels a little bit, so there's less space between my knees and the ground now. I'm going to do the same again, so keeping our backs nice and straight. We're going to see if we can get our tummies onto our thighs. Ooh. If that's as far as you want to go, you can stay there. Otherwise, you're going to move those heels out again. Maybe your legs are going to be straight this time, keeping your toes twinkling up at the stars in the night sky. Back up nice and straight. Pushing through your bottom there. So you've got 2 sit bones either side, see if you can feel them. When you wobble, yeah? They're the ones. You're going to push down through those as you lean forwards. And you are, again, aiming to get your tummy onto your thighs. And as you do that, you don't want to do this. We don't want any kind of arching. We want to try and keep our back nice and straight. So it might help to find a spot ahead of you and see if you can just work your way down. That's it. Nice and straight as you can in your spine. And then you then lengthen out through the back of the neck. And then put your face, trying to look down at your legs. See if we can do that. And your hands may reach your toes, maybe. Don't worry if they don't. This is if you're feeling particularly flexible. And they may even reach around your feet, especially if you do dancing and gymnastics. Here we go. Reaching down, let's see how far can we go. And coming on back up, well done! You know, wherever you manage to get to, this is always a very, very strong stretch, but it's oh so good for us too. So, we're now going to inch our bottoms forward, so bringing our heels to our bottom, and we're just going to roll back on our spine there. We're just going to rock a little bit, pulling our knees into our chest. That's the one. Beautifully done. Just like we are rocking a little baby. Rocking, rocking, rocking. There's a nursery rhyme about that too. Do you know it? The one that says, rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Maybe you know it, and you can sing the rest if you like. We're now going to rock the other way, from side to side. Beautiful work. Hope this is loosening out those backs. And now, as we bring ourselves to a stop, we're going to raise one leg up in the air and point our toe. And we're going to imagine we are unicorns. And we are going to cross the other leg in front. So we make like a number 4 almost with our legs. So if I turn myself this way, you'll be able to see. So we've got the leg up and one coming across. There we go. And we're trying to gently loosen off the hip here. Now, if yours doesn't want to go too far out to the side, don't worry. If it's still more like cross legs, we're aiming slowly to make our way to these postures. There we go, just gently moving. And we point our toes, the beautiful unicorn's horn, make all our dreams come true. We're going to cross over, there we go, and we're just going to gently say hello to the unicorn. Hello unicorn, bringer of dreams. See what magic he's going to bring tonight. There we go. Pointing up, bringing our knees back into our tummy. I'll come around this way. We're just going to pull our knees in, stretch both our legs up, flatten those heels, lower them in, that's it. Lifting one flat heel and just see if you can lower that down to the ground. If you need to then put your foot down, that's fine. Just see how far can you go. And then put your toes and pulling it back in. Other side, heel, lowering down, nice and gently to the ground. Put your toes and pull it back in. There we go. And then we're just going to rock and roll and bring ourselves back up to a seated position. We're going to roll round on all fours. Can we see that? Placing our hands nice and wide out in front of ourselves. We're just going to thread the needle, it's called. What it means is we're going to take one arm and we're going to pass it through the front and lean ourselves down. So it's putting our head on a pillow. Now if you want to, you can actually put a cushion or a pillow or something there for you. Otherwise you're going to slide your hand through. See if you can get down onto the elbow. And if that's the first stage and you're comfortable there, please stay there. Then, if you want to, you can also slide down onto the upper part of the arm, which will rest your head down to the side. There we go. And then when you're ready, you're going to push up through that hand that's flat, bring yourself back to your elbow, and then raise up on the other side. We're going to do that again on the other side, so take the other arm, you're going to go through the hole in between, lowering down first of all onto the elbow, down onto your nice pillow, and you can fall asleep and have some dreams. Let's see what our unicorn is bringing for our dreams tonight. Grab your bag of dreams and pull it back out. Woo! Here we go. What do we think's inside our bag of dreams? Coming round, crossing your legs over and opening up the bag. Do you think you might have a dream about meeting the unicorn of dreams? Or maybe you might dream about seeing your best friends and going on a fantastic adventure. Or maybe you get to eat all your favourite foods. Or maybe someone's going to tell you a funny joke and you're going to spend the whole night laughing. Now then, I'd like you to take a moment just to think about what your dream might be. Bring yourself into this nice, comfortable seated position. We're going to think again once more about listening in to our body, listening into what's it thinking about for a dream, listening in to our breathing as it comes in and out, and listening in to our hearts. So, if you'd like to close your eyes again for a moment, or lower your gaze, now's a good moment to do that. Taking a nice deep breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Now then, hopefully you're feeling a little warm and relaxed, and it's time now to lie down. So opening your eyes gently and put yourself into a comfortable lying position. Now in yoga, we tend to lie down on our back, and you can lie down in a sort of a slight star shape. You lie back nice and calm, with your arms by your side. If that's too much for your lower back, you can also put your knees up and put your hands on your tummy. And you can just relax. And once again, just tune in, thinking about that beautiful dream you're going to have tonight. Think about your breath and think about your heart. How are you feeling? How does your body feel now? And while you are lying there, you can close your eyes. Know that I'm going to come and sit up so that you can hear me a little clearer. Now, while you're lying there, thinking about your dream and listening into your breathing, I'd like you to imagine that you are a star in the velvety dark night sky, and you shine brightly. And then as you look a little higher into the sky, you notice that there's an even bigger, brighter star. And you feel very drawn to it. And so you start to lift and drift until you come to the point where you are right next to the brightest, biggest star you have ever seen. And that star says to you that you are beautiful, that you are loved, and that you are calm. And that this big, beautiful star has been waiting a long time to meet you. You can feel this star's love for you. It fills you with brightness to the very tips of your star ends. And you take a moment with this big star. You take a moment to feel all of those things. You may even feel a smile on your face. You take a few breaths, and then when you are ready, you thank the great star. Say thank you for reminding me of who I am. And in all your twinkling, sparkling, beautiful, loved, calm brightness, you twinkle all the way back down to where you are. You can know that you can see and visit that star anytime you want. Taking a nice deep breath in now. Stretching your arms above your head on the ground if you're lying down. Stretch. And bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You might want to grab a blanket or a cushion or a soft cuddly toy. I'm going to come a little closer now. I'd like to thank you for spending part of your evening looking after yourselves and boosting your well-being. I hope that you've enjoyed this gentle, calm yoga and that you'll tune in on Thursday to be with Danny for his storytelling. Okay, thank you very much, and maybe we'll see you sometime soon. Take care.